The city's defense system is only working at 50%. We need you to reroute power so we can start blowing these things out of the sky.
Pick up your weapons and prepare to defend the area.
Shields are at 20%. Much longer here. I repeat, we will not be able to hold. You're saving a lot of people here.
Brothers and sisters in VR. Before we get into the video, I want to shout out to those who have gotten this channel as far as it has come. You guys. All of you who have subscribed and commented and liked the stuff I put out, you have no idea how much I appreciate it. You guys are what got me to where I am today. Big things are happening with this channel. Things I never dreamed possible. Bandana Games is getting some recognition, and I have all of you to thank for it. I see 2021 being a big year for this channel. With a little luck and a little help, my plan by this time next year is to have at least 1,000 subscribers, maybe more, and I need your help to get there. If you are subscribed already, thank you for sticking with me all this time, and if not, hit the subscribe button and share this video out to your VR-minded friends. You'd be doing me, the channel, and the indie devs keeping our collective dream alive a huge favor, which I intend to repay in kind, by giving you guys content to watch and the indie devs the exposure and recognition they deserve. Enough spiel, let's get into this. Since the beginning of VR headsets available to the general public, the wave shooter has been an ever-present genre of VR games. I, however, am not a fan of wave shooters. I respect them as a major pillar of VR, but I simply do not prefer them. I was approached by 202 in studio to give their game a shot, and a shot I did give it. Being wholly inexperienced in wave shooters, I went on Steam and picked up a few in order to establish some sort of baseline with which to measure this game. Now, remember the 3 rules of early access reviews. 1. Keep an open mind. 2. Remember it is early access. And 3. Don't kick the shit out of it. You are a Praetorian, an elite soldier of the future, tasked with the destruction of oncoming hordes of robotic enemies in the hope that your city stays standing. A variety of weapons are at your disposal, most with names I fear I will not be pronouncing correctly. A shield, hammer, sword, remote turret, chakram, and explosive grappling hook gun. With these weapons, you will face off against a wide variety of enemies, all attempting to destroy you and your monolith.
He said it! He said it!
Boss fights appear at the end of each level after you have dealt with the general rank and file, each attacking in different ways and in different patterns. The positives: intense gameplay, a wide array of weapons to choose from, a variety of enemies, multiple methods of defense, stellar voice acting, clean graphics, and oddly enough, the element of choice? After each battle, you'll be given the opportunity to either harvest all of your monoliths.
There it is! There it is!
energy, or divert it to your Praetorian brothers and sisters to prevent the enemies from evolving into more terrible and difficult forms. The negatives. Remember, the 3 rules apply. I'm not going to attack this game for its flaws because it is in early access. Instead, I will be pointing out the things I personally did not like. And remember, these guys did not have to give us an early access game. Anything they so graciously granted us should be appreciated and accepted for what it is. The difficulty levels. So as you progress across game levels, enemies will of course appear with more frequency, meaning you'll have more difficulty in traversing these levels in order to face the boss. But as time wore on, instead of facing bosses of increasing difficulty, I encountered instead more bosses at the same time, at the same difficulty. Weapon grabbing. Multiple times, I would reach for my weapon at the beginning of a level/encounter, and my hands would turn up empty. I tried from multiple positions and the result was still the same. Actually putting your hands on your weapons felt like luck of the draw for the most part. Weapon usage. I personally tested every single weapon in this game. The turret control gauntlet tended to spaz out and my turret would not follow where I aimed. The hammer was fun, but at the same time, I need to know that when my hammer gets trapped within the geometry of where I threw it, that I can grab another from off my back. The chakram is a joy to use, but its damage is too low for the amount of time it takes for the weapon to return to your hand. The grappling hook gun was fine, except its ammo reserves were too low to begin with. In the end, I wound up using the sword and shield because it had a reliable attack and I could depend on it when I needed to. But I would end up spamming its attack with a... Look at Ares! Conclusion. All in all, I enjoyed Monolith.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
It made me realize I should step out of my comfort zone and try more wave shooters. Maybe they will grow to be a genre I enjoy. But for everyone else, if you're a fan of wave shooters, I highly recommend this game, whether on full release or early access. Remember, don't look at early access games at face value. Look at them for what they can become. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next one.